You spend $45 setting up your lemonade stand, right? It costs you 10 cents in supplies to make each glass. You charge 75 cents for each glass. How many glasses of lemonade do you have to sell to break even? So there's this concept here of breaking even. Let's talk about that for a minute. So when you look at these variables, you've got profit, which equals the revenue, how much you take in, minus the cost. So revenue is what you take in, that's the amount of money you earn, minus what you spend to buy supplies and to set up your stand and so forth, and you're left over with the profit. Now the break-even point is just when you are about to reach the profitability. You've paid for all your initial costs, and after that you're going to start becoming profitable. So that's when the profit equals 0. Okay, so let's write an equation for the revenue. So the revenue is what you take in, that's 75 cents times X, the number of glasses of lemonade that you sell. Now the cost, let's see, you have an initial cost of $45 setting up your stand, so that's a one-time cost, plus it costs you 10 cents, probably in lemons, sugar, ice, water, and so forth per glass. So one thing that you'll notice about these two equations is if you think about the y equals mx plus b form of the line, you probably learned the slope-intercept form of the line. The m is the slope and the b is the y-intercept. But when you're doing word problems such as these, the slope is really the rate, okay? So, and the b, the y-intercept, is really the initial or the starting amount, okay, the initial condition. So in this case, the initial condition here is the $45 that you spent, that one-time fee to get your lemonade stand up and running. And then the rate is the 10 cents that it costs you each glass that you make. Over here with the revenue, there's no initial quantity for the revenue. It's not like you're getting a one-time lump sum. You're just getting a 75 cents per each glass. So that's the rate, okay, that you're charging per each glass. So that helps a little bit when you're doing word problems like this. Think about not the slope, but the rate, and then not the y-intercept, but the starting amount or the initial amount. So then all we have to do is substitute these quantities into our equation. The revenue is 0.75x minus the cost, which is 45 plus 0.10x. Notice I put it in the parentheses because we want to subtract that whole quantity. So now what we're going to do is we're going to solve for x, the number of glasses, to reach that break-even point. So let's go ahead and distribute the negative here. So that gives us 0.75x minus 45 minus 0.10x, combine like terms, right? So that's going to give us 0.65x minus 45 equals 0. We're going to add the 45 over here, equals 0.65x, and then we're going to divide both sides by 0.65 to get x by itself. So I'm going to go to the calculator now. 45 divided by 0.65. 45 divided by 0.65, we get 69.2. Okay, now here's the thing. Can you sell 0.2 glasses of lemonade? Probably not. So really, to reach that break-even point, we're going to just round this up to 70 glasses, approximately 70 glasses of lemonade until you reach your break-even point. After that, you're going to become profitable when you sell that 71st glass, 72nd glass, etc. Normally, those students would think to themselves, this is 0.2, that's less than 5, right? I would round down to 69, right? But in this case, if you only sell 69 glasses of lemonade, you actually haven't, recouped that initial cost for the $45 that you had to spend to get your lemonade stand up and running. So it's going to take that 70th glass to basically break even and then go into profitability. So again, I hope this helped you understand how to work with these types of word problems. Again, think about some of the tips that we talked about here. Subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my other videos on Mario's Math Tutoring YouTube channel. And I look forward to helping you in the future videos. I'll talk to you soon.